Are you ready to learn about one of history's deepest secrets? A text that challenges the canon, forces us to reconsider the past, and makes us question the future. This is the Book of Enoch. Not just an apocryphal text, but a true portal to a lost world, where angels descended to earth, and humanity was granted knowledge too dangerous for its own good. Our story begins in the distant past. Enoch, the seventh patriarch from Adam, father of Methuselah and grandfather of Noah, a man about whom the Old Testament ends with a mysterious phrase, "And he was not, for God took him." But to where? The answer lies in a text that remained in the shadows for centuries. The Book of Enoch, composed, according to legend, by him, was found in the Qumran caves among the Dead Sea Scrolls, giving us a glimpse into the scale of this hidden knowledge. This is not just a story. It is an epic canvas, divided into several parts. In the Book of the Watchers, one of the most pivotal events is revealed: the descent to earth of 200 watchers, angels who, according to the text, defied God's will. They taught humanity crafts, magic, astronomy, weapon making, but they also took earthly women as wives, giving birth to a race of giants, the Nephilim. This is not just a myth. It's an alternative explanation of a prehistoric era, finding strange echoes in the myths of various cultures and in archaeological discoveries that seem to hint at the existence of powerful beings. What incredible secrets did these fallen spirits reveal? The Book of Enoch contains detailed descriptions of cosmology, Enoch's journeys through the seven heavens, where he sees the throne of God, the resting places for the souls of the dead, and even the prison for the fallen angels. He receives knowledge about the movement of celestial bodies, a calendar more accurate than those of his time. Where did an ancient author get such astronomical insights? Was this knowledge transmitted by higher powers, or perhaps a legacy of a lost civilization to which the Watchers had access? This is where the real mysteries begin. Why was this text, so revered in Jewish circles and quoted by early Christian authors, including in the Epistle of Jude, excluded from the official biblical canon? The official version cites doubts about its authorship and non-canonical ideas. But is there something more to it? Perhaps the knowledge recorded in the Book of Enoch was so dangerous that it was decided to conceal it, to prevent humanity from gaining too much power? Or maybe it revealed a deeply inconvenient truth about the origin of human civilization and the nature of evil, pointing to a heavenly, not an earthly, source? This spawns a series of conspiracy theories. Some researchers see the Watchers as representatives of an alien civilization who conducted genetic experiments on primitive humans. Others believe that the secret knowledge transmitted by Enoch was advanced technology, preserved and passed down through the centuries by secret societies, such as the Freemasons, who used the symbolism of the Book of Enoch in their iconography. What if these very forbidden knowledge formed the basis of sudden technological breakthroughs in different eras? Analyzing these facts, it's hard not to be struck by their logical coherence. The Book of Enoch provides answers to questions posed by the canonical Bible. Where did the evil spirit that tempted Eve come from? Why was the flood necessary? It paints a picture of a universe where good and evil are locked in an eternal struggle, and humanity is not just a casual observer, but a stake in this battle. Enoch's prophecies about the end of the world, the coming of the Messiah, and the final judgment laid the foundation for many Christian and Islamic beliefs. So, what is the philosophical conclusion of this journey into the world of forbidden knowledge? The Book of Enoch is not just an artifact. It is a mirror in which we can see our eternal thirst for knowledge, our tendency to cross forbidden boundaries, and our fear of the consequences of these discoveries. It forces us to ask, are we, humanity today, ready for the truths that may be hidden in the past? Is knowledge an absolute good, or can it, as once before, become the cause of our downfall? The answer to this question, each of us must seek within our own soul, and the Book of Enoch only points to its depth and importance. Listen, think, and remember, some doors, once opened, can never be closed. But what makes the Book of Enoch so relevant today, in our technological age? Perhaps it's precisely its commentary on the eternal nature of human exploration. As we stand on the brink of artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and space travel, the story of the Watchers reminds us of the ethical dilemmas that accompany radical discovery. Are there areas of knowledge we should not touch? Where is that boundary, crossing which we risk losing our own humanity? These questions echo through the centuries. The scientists who worked on the Manhattan Project, creating the atomic bomb, likely felt something similar to those ancient scholars who received knowledge from the fallen angels. This knowledge granted power, but also carried the danger of self-destruction. In this sense, the Book of Enoch is not just an ancient manuscript, but a kind of warning, engraved in time. Let us examine Enoch's prophecies in more detail. He describes a future judgment, when a new, just order will be established. But interestingly, this new order is accompanied by cataclysms and the destruction of the old world. Does this not resemble our modern anxieties about climate change, social upheaval, or the consequences of technological development? The metaphor of purification by fire, described by Enoch, finds a strange resonance in our contemporary reality. The figure of Enoch himself remains a mystery. Was he merely a righteous man whom God took to heaven, or did he serve as an intermediary, tasked with delivering a specific warning to humanity? Perhaps his ascension was a form of abduction for briefing, as some proponents of the paleocontact theory interpret it? In any case, his story points to the existence of a higher design in which humanity plays a certain, not yet fully understood, role. In conclusion, the Book of Enoch stands as a monumental work that defies categorization as mere ancient literature. It represents a perpetual dialogue between humanity and the unknown, between our thirst for understanding and the potential consequences of that understanding. Its narratives continue to influence contemporary thought, from modern conspiracy theories about hidden knowledge to serious philosophical discussions about technological ethics and human evolution. The text challenges us to reconsider not only our past but also our trajectory into the future. Perhaps the ultimate power of this ancient manuscript lies not in providing definitive answers, but in its capacity to provoke essential questions. It compels us to examine the foundations of our knowledge, the nature of our reality, and the ethical dimensions of our progress. In an age of unprecedented technological acceleration, the warnings and wisdom contained within the Book of Enoch may be more crucial than ever before, serving as both a cautionary tale and an inspiration for humanity's ongoing journey toward understanding its place in the cosmos.